We are live, Alan.
Awesome. Well, hello. My name is Alan, and I'm joined with Penelope here, and this is our true testimony of the Generative Business Pods. It's a 6-month program that Heather Nichols, she's an amazing certified facilitator with access consciousness, and so she has these 6-month programs that you can join, and it's like a very small group, and you dive really deep into creation and business and all sorts of really interesting things and fun things. But what people don't know is how terrible it makes your life. So
Yeah.
Penelope and I are here to share the real truth with you.
The real truth about the generative business pods. Yes. Exactly. We had so many conversations together, Alan, and how much I was like, fuck, how come this easy life is getting? Like, how come is it possible? Like, truly, we get together like twice or 3 times a month, and truly, like, I don't like. I just wanted to complain. I just wanted to complain. I started to create 2 businesses at least, and they're already thriving and dealing with so many people that are fucking grateful for me, that I know they have the back of the business, and I'm like, truly, like, it's the reality of the business pods, you know? And I know that you have some stories too.
That sounds terrible, and I just want to let everyone know that those stories that Penelope is saying, those are just from January. So, like in the last few months, this is all happening, and it's. I just want to also share with you. You can probably see how nice and beautiful it is. I'm outside today, and this is the terrible life that is really possible, and that I've created for myself. Like, to be able to come out here in the middle of the afternoon and go for a run and a walk by the river with the blue sky. And I gotta tell you, like, it's just terrible. So I don't know if you guys ever want to join these pods, because they've also created, my business has grown, and I now have a few people working on contracts with me. And I've also created like a beautiful other job outside of Access and outside of my own business that is really easy for me and allows me to actually stay on top of Access and do all the other things that I wanted to do at the same time. So,
oh yes, and I know also that you had the ease to pay for a move.
I had, oh my goodness, the ease that it's created. It's just really terrible. I don't know if you guys are actually really wanting that amount of ease, because I got to tell you, I was able to move into a nicer place with my son and pay for movers to do it. I was also able to get a car. I got a car in February, like a month after the program started, and I didn't have enough money at the time to pay for the insurance in the car monthly, and I signed it and started paying anyways. And then, like, the money has just gotten more and more and more. And to add even to this more terrible story, I now have some beautiful silver from this other company in Australia called the Antique Guild that I am sort of paying per month to pay for that. It's a beautiful set of silver. And so,
that I'm pretty sure that it's not a contribution to your life, right?
No, none of this is Penelope. And I mean, how are those businesses that you mentioned? I'm sure, like, how are they contributing to the ease of your life?
Yeah, I know. This is completely crazy, and this is also beyond this reality. So there are stuff that I can see that are like, nothing now in my life is crappy anymore. Even the thing I thought was crap, they're not crap anymore. And I could join some programs with Dane when I truly wanted to join them, and now I'm in them, and I'm like, how did this happen? How could I truly get in touch with these conversations so easily, get empowered that much, and also get to work with incredible people and have like my life expanding. Like, truly, I get in contact with more people, like real people, you know. It's not just like people that you meet online or the people in your mind that you talk to or trees or things. It's like real people in real life I get to get out more with these people. So, and I need to know, you need to know, I had the best ever birthday ever. Like my birthday came in May, and that was that far the best day of my life. Like truly, and it happened like from nowhere, from total magic, and so
the empowerment that I have received from this program and from like all of the members of it having my back, and from Heather and her knowledge and her inspiration and her empowerment, like it's truly beyond this world. And it's just so terrible. And then once you get on that train, you have your businesses that also contribute to your life, and then it allows you even more freedom. And the coolest thing for me, or like the worst part about all of this for me, is that I don't have a problem anymore. When I started this in January, I was like, what the fuck is this program? And it just sang to me, and it, which is in itself really weird, because Heather has been doing this 6-month program like periodically over the last few years or more, and I've never seen it before. And like all of a sudden, like a few days before this current one started, it was like just screaming at me on my Facebook on a post. And so I was really curious, and I didn't have enough money for it, and I had to use some of my savings to do that first payment. And I was like, well, this is really interesting. And I had so many fucking problems, I gotta tell you. And I don't know, like I'm having a lot of trouble these days, like waking up in the morning, and I can't think of a problem.
yeah.
And I just wake up, and I'm joyful, and my son is joyful, and we were jumping on the bed this morning, and it's just terrible because I can't make a problem, and I can't make myself like unhappy. I can't like fucking fit in anymore.
So this is called Generative Business Pods, and your life is happy.
I don't know.
It's I think it's a trick.
I guess so.
I think it's a trick.
It is a trick. I know. That's why we tagged Heather in this video, because I want her to watch it and tell us her fucking trick. Because now I don't have a problem, and I didn't like. How is business connected to parenting my son and having joy in parenting and relationships? Like how does that? I think she's like must be hypnotizing us or something on the Zooms, and then just telling us these funny things, because I can't even explain it.
Yeah, probably. So,
yeah, and the smiles that you see on both.
And I know that she so we are ending this one in July, and then she has another one. She's been doing that for years, and I know that for years people are so empowered and so like their businesses are thriving and truly like it's like I think she's creating so much how to say space for like, thriving to occur on this planet.
It must be she's creating space, and I would even go as far as to say that she is creating more joy on the planet, which is just unreal. I can't actually, even imagine.
She's a joy of business facilitator.
That's true. So how does that even work, having joy with business? Because business is supposed to be like hard, and you're supposed to, if you're not making money, because it's all about the money. That's what that, and she tells us all these things like business is about being joyful. And I've I've tried it, and look what it's created for me. So I
see the blue sky and he's like happy body and and I can look at myself when I cross my face in the mirror. I'm like, oh my god, oh wow.
It's a trick, Penelope. It's a trick. I don't know. Yeah. So I mean, we just wanted to come on here and warn everybody, because there's a new one starting in August or so. Maybe she hasn't released it, but I'm assuming there'll be another one later in the year. And Penelope and I will probably be on it, because we really want to find out Heather's tricks and what she's doing, because I want to know where my problems went. And so I'm gonna maybe ask Heather.
and I guess also that we would truly like to know how to like grow these things, and like we truly need to grow them, you know, like
Yeah.
all these gates. Like I think the gates are just opened, and then we just need to like explode them and have like free will universe and
Well,
everything, like, you know, non-reality realities and money as a reality for people that like us are willing to have it, and you know, these things.
and yeah, and Heather just opens up all the doors to those possibilities, and right now they're just open a little crack because I really, you know, there's some trick that I need to ask her about, and so those doors are just open a crack right now. And if you're willing, you can open it more. But I still, you know, it's just so terrible having this ease and joy that I'm not quite sure I want to open those doors anymore.
You're lying. I know you're lying.
Can you tell because of the huge smile on my face, or what?
So just for you people, that was our contribution to you, to maybe think of looking at it, because just look at it. If you go further, your life, like truly, like you click and then your life expands. So just be aware that if you look at it, you won't be able to hold on any problems.
Yeah, this is like a genuine warning for people if you would like to do this, because it honestly changes everything. And like we were just mentioning, it can be pretty terrible, because those problems that you worked so hard for to keep holding on to your whole life, they can literally just disappear. And if you're not ready, if you're not ready for that, then don't join the program.
So see you on the other side. Bye.